Today's objective is still 3.9 DI. Analizaremos un texto de no ficción y identificaremos la idea principal de los detalles que la apoya. Or we will analyze an informational text by identifying the main idea and supporting details. Also, we will be talking about the text features, which also provide us information about a text. Those include pictures with captions. We have titles before the text that tell us or give us an idea what the information will be about. We have maps to give us locations of places, and there's no timelines. What is life like in an RE? The Afar crossed the Danakil Depression to mine salt. They then sell it in the cities. The Afar can do this because they bring their homes with them. They pack their houses, called aries, onto the backs of their camels. They usually put up the aries around wells. The aries are round, like igloos, and are made from light palm matting. They provide welcome shade in which to cook, eat, and sleep. And here we're going to list 3 details in the text about aries. What is cooking? What the Afar usually eat? Meat. What they eat it with? Thick wheat pancakes, which I guess is shown right there. What do the Afar drink? Milk. And how the Afar say welcome? They give their guest a drink of milk. What information is provided by the box titled What's Cooking on page 445? I'm thinking about changing that actually as I'm speaking. I'll leave it. It's a main idea type of question. Describe what the picture shows on page 445. Roaming in the Arctic Circle. Did you know that there are people who use reindeer to pull their sleds? The Sami people do this. In the past, the Sami spent their lives roaming the Arctic. They followed the enormous reindeer herds. Explain why this section is titled Roaming in the Arctic Circle. The Sami homeland. Claim to fame. This is the farthest north that human beings live, 200 miles north of the Arctic Circle. It covers about an area of 150,000 square miles, about the size of Norway. Countries, Sapmi. The Sami name for this area spreads across what is now northern Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Russia's Kola Peninsula. So underneath the midnight sun, the Sami live so far north that in the summer the sun never sets. Explain why the sun never sets in the Sami homeland in the summer. Summer needs to be capitalized. And during class, I'll show a video and I'll post it into the Google Classroom so you could watch this video that explains why we have seasons and why in the summer the sun never sets. While in the winter, in the winter they will not get any sunlight for some days in the winter. The Reindeer Walkers. The Sami call people who herd reindeer Bozavazi. This means reindeer walkers. The herders used to follow the reindeer by foot or on skis. They now use snowmobiles to herd their reindeer. What is page 448 mostly about? All in one animal. Reindeer provide the Sami with meat, hides, and antlers. Most reindeer are allowed to roam free. Some are kept for milking and to pull sleds. Some reindeer can even be saddled like horses. List 3 things that reindeer provide for the Sami people. Don't forget to use the table of information here. That's not a teepee, that's a lovet. Maybe it's lavut. When moving with their herds, the Sami still live in cone-shaped tents. These are called lovets. A lovet can stand winds that are 50 miles an hour. The top of each lovet is open to let out the smoke from large fires. List 3 details about the lovets, maybe it's lavuts, from the information on page 450. Can I please take a look at your gatki? Gakti. The lavut is not the only part of the Sami life still in use today. The traditional Sami clothing is called the gakti. It is still often worn on special occasions. The colors, patterns, and buttons of a gakti are a code. They can tell you whether the person is married and which village he or she comes from. As this says, round or square buttons. Traditionally, square buttons mean a person is married. Round buttons mean a person is single or not married yet. Why the pointy toes? The turned-up pointy toes of a traditional Sami reindeer skin boot are designed to hook onto skis. And here we are. What is a gakti? Why do the Sami people's boots have pointy toes that are turned up? Thank you for watching the video. That is all. See you in class.